Good afternoon. It's November 14th, 2023, and today we had a big up day. This news item caused a spike in channel, and we got a triple overshoot, one, two, three, that led to the break. And really, from then on, it was just a range day. Um, maybe you draw it like that, bring it over. I mean, you wouldn't be playing this in real time, but you can see it's it makes sense. That looks like a midline, but really in real time you'd probably be playing something like this. And I think that makes sense too. We get a a break to the low side that leads to a breakout to the high side. So anyway, I really think that on these days it's worth you just want to buy low and sell high, because the second entries, it's really tough to scalp this stuff. So anyway, we're just in a tight trading range, and then you get this massive breakout. And so, there's plenty of reasonable targets here. You could just measure these two bars and go for a measured move, which we eventually get to. You could, let's see, where do you get to that? So yeah, right there. You can see people took profits there too. That's the first. You get a sell-off here, but after that, this is the first major sell-off after. So a lot of reasonable targets to the upside. So anyway, you get a first entry, second entry right here. Pretty strong pullback right there. So maybe you're expecting another leg down, bigger leg than this. So it's aggressive. Then you get like a double test, triple test right here. Maybe you take that. You get a second entry long right there. Maybe you take that. Two legs of correction, and then it goes sideways. And then, you get like, I actually was thinking about marking this because this kind of looks like something. This to me kind of looks like a double test. First, second test right here. But I guess the signal bar is just trash, so you can't really take it. Come here, you get a second entry long. Maybe you take that one, because the spike in channel didn't get confirmed until right here. Maybe you take that one. Technically, this is a... Right? Yeah, technically that's a second entry long. So that's actually pretty good if you see that. But if you wait on the high or low, I like that one too. And then this is actually a failed second entry short. Technically, this is not a new low. Oh yeah, it is matching low. So you get a first entry, boom, but it doesn't tick higher. So this is a new low, but it doesn't tick higher. So the failure happens above this bar. So you could take that. Then we come up here and we get a couple second entries. First entry, second entry long. And then you get a failure. That's definitely aggressive. I think you would want to wait. And it doesn't tick higher anyway. It's just the inside bar. This looks like a second entry long. That's good enough in my opinion. Then we get to the top of the channel. Sell off to the midline. Bounces. First entry, failed second entry short. Maybe you grab that. And then we get a overshoot, second overshoot, first entry, second entry. Normally I wouldn't like this after two overshoots, but because we have three bars with a matching low and you got a good signal bar and it's a second entry long, maybe you take that. But then we get the third overshoot, and that's when you want to really be careful. We go sideways a bit, and then you get a sell-off. And so I was thinking maybe we get a second leg down, and it looks like that's where people started taking profits. The sellers. And so we bottom out right here, and you get this tight channel up. So, you could argue for this one. See, we break lower here, but we don't tick higher. So that's the failure there. We come up to this midline, find some resistance, and we had the overshoot of the channel, the break, some pretty strong selling. If you're feeling yourself, you get a failed second entry long there. Pretty good selling coming in, so maybe you take that, and that's a pretty good move down. But we find support down here. And you get a double bottom, so maybe you take this failed breakout. Matching low, fairly bullish bar, and that leads to a breakout to the high side, and that fails. And I don't think you want to take this, even though we just came off a new high. We just created a new high, so I don't think you want to take that. Yeah, but it does look like a channel. Yeah, and that leads us to the end of the day. So very, very bullish day with that breakout. So here's how it looks on the daily chart. So this overshoot, this overshoot has now officially led to a break with the close of today. So we'll have to see what happens next. But hope everyone had a great day. I'll be back tomorrow.